On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM.
It's wet this morning, right? It's chucking it down.
Yeah.
I flippin' love that.
Yeah?
Flippin' love it.
I don't. Everyone goes real slow.
Yeah, because it's a safe thing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's a safe thing to do.
Yeah.
I encourage you to go real slow in two situations. One, if it's wet.
Yeah.
Two, if you're in front of Joe. That's what I suggest. So it was the Brick Awards on Friday.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I like those Take That guys.
The tribute band.
Yeah.
They were good.
They were good. They were a little bit... There was one... There was one bit that I thought was a little bit homophobic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they sat on... Gary Barlow sat on Mr. Steve's knee, the boss's knee.
Yeah.
And he's singing... Today this could be the greatest day of our... Then he did that thing they used to do in the 70s where he bumped up and went, "Oi, what are you doing?" And looked down as though, Mr. Steve had molested him.
Right. I didn't see that.
I just thought...
Oh, and I could just imagine Mr. Steve wouldn't have enjoyed the whole thing.
Oh, he disappeared when Take That... Because they did a song... So this is the awards we did on Friday in the Bodleian Library, which is a lovely place.
Bodleian.
Yeah, and loads of local businesses. It was really nice. It was really nice to meet all of them, but to meet the boss of M&M Solutions, because I said to him, "Those adverts, right? Great adverts," and he went, "Yeah." So they did a song. Then they came back and they did like a whole set, right? Gary Barlow looked exactly like Gary Barlow, I thought.
It was pretty good.
He did the voice.
Yeah,
marvellous. I thought Mark Owen looked like a taller version of Mark Owen.
That's all right.
And can't
be helped.
There was the third guy. But did you see it when Mark Owen... I was carrying Mark Owen around.
No.
He put his arm around me and he jumped up and I caught him. And then I was carrying him around and I felt wonderful. I didn't see you dancing. Did you have a little boogie?
I had a little dance. I've got video footage of you and Will.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
That is prohibited. That video footage is prohibited.
You went for it.
I was loving it.
You too.
And here's the thing. I was probably the only sober person on the dance floor, and I was giving it the most. There was one dance that I did with Will where I stood behind him, and he bent down, and I pretended I was slapping his...
Oh, you did that to Jordan as well, I think I saw.
Jordan's a little raver, right?
He had a good old party.
I love dancing. I love it. I think not only
all see.
Not only do I love it, Joe, I think I'm pretty good at it as well.
Well, I've got video footage, so if people want to see.
I give you full permission to share that video footage with the audience, with the listeners. Can I ask you a very personal question?
Yeah.
Well, I went on my way home. Mm-hmm. So it's about 45 minute drive to my house. And at the end, it became a race because I had a very upset stomach.
Oh.
And I only just made it home.
Oh.
So only just made it home.
Oh, that's scary.
It was scary. I was undoing my belt as I ran up the stairs. Did you get the...
No.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was. Okay. Maybe it was Carrie and Mark Owen that did it. Joe, thank you very much indeed. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Lots to talk about today. I've literally just made up 3 topics. Let's see what we've got. Oh! I want your tips, players, for keeping warm because it's getting cold. That heating is not going on unless my boys are staying at my house. So your tips for keeping warm. My youngest, my 10-year-old, is off for a weekend with his school in Ireland. Your school trip stories, please. Oh, and lies you told your parents. I don't know where that came from, but it just felt like a thing. 01865.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening
Dom.
on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
575 106 or text the word Jack to 81400. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
It's complicated, it always is. That's just the way it goes. Feels like I waited so long for this. I wonder if it shows. Head underwater, now I can't breathe. It never felt so good. 'Cause I can feel it coming over me. I wouldn't stop it if I could. Will I
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars, but I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, so built for oddities, stranger cruises. Ain't ever wannabes, winning the novelties that don't ever change. We wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes.
You know that thing when you come into work and the internet is absolute pony? Yes, I've entered. There's a new password for the guest Wi-Fi here. Yeah, I'm on the guest Wi-Fi. Thanks, guys. Do I take the hint, you know? But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 letters long. And there's capitals, there's lowercase, there's numbers. Who is going to hack in to the Jack FM guest Wi-Fi? That's insane, right? No one's going to hack into it. Well, I can't even get into it. Look, can't get my computer to work. What the hell is going on, guy? What the hell is going on? Morning, dear listener. It's one of those mornings, you know, when the weather's great. I love it when it's chucking down like this. I love it. I love waking up and it was not quite torrential. If torrential is a 9, we'll save 10 for hurricanes. If here comes the story of the hurricane. If torrential is 9, it was a 7. It was a 7, and I love it. Absolutely love it. People say this is bad weather. You's wrong, guys. You's wrong. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. We're getting new listeners every single day. If this is your first time listening, thank you very much indeed. There won't be that much shouting today. I have a sore throat. So my 10-year-old is going on a school trip where he's going away. And I am very nervous. Won't have his phone, which I think is a good thing. but I am very nervous. Because I remember going away a little bit younger than that, and it wasn't, let's just say, it wasn't a great experience. But also, he's going a boy. I think he's going to come back as a man, and I don't want that. Your school trip stories, please. I remember going on a school trip to London at the age of 15 or 16, maybe 16 or 17, actually. We went to the Science Museum, and I think this was the same trip. We went to see Les Miserables, and I got drunk. Now, I don't think my 10-year-old son is going to get drunk, but I was steaming. And outside Les Miserables, there was a homeless man. I don't know what the word is. Hang on. I've just Googled what is the correct term, and it's little person. I've just Googled it. If it's wrong, don't cancel me. There was a little person who was threatening one of the girls on our trip, so I kind of steamed in and went, "Oi!" I would speak to her like that. And his name was Little Legs. Please don't cancel me, right? And he was homeless, and he said, "You've got no idea who I am. Well, he threatened some very nasty things. And then he said, I know the Beatles. I was in Magical Mystery Tour." What? And then I watched Magical Mystery Tour. He was the guy in Magical Mystery Tour. The little person from Magical Mystery Tour threatened to, I'm going to say it, kneecap me. What a way to live.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
I should say, by the way, if you want to have more shows with me and my friend Catherine, there is a way you can do it. If you go to patreon.com/Iain and Catherine, patreon.com/IAIN and Catherine with a K. For a few quid, you get to see kind of swearier shows on YouTube that are private, and you also get access to hundreds of podcasts. Just putting that out there, guys. I'm just putting that out there. So my 10-year-old is going away on a school trip this weekend to Ireland. It's a foreign country. I think it's Northern Ireland. So, we own it. For now, we own it for now. And he is going away, and I am so nervous about it because he's my little baby, and he's going to be away with teachers who I don't really know. It's always a little bit, but who knows what he gets up to? Do you remember when you were a kid, you'd go away to Chesington or something like that, or Thorpe Park, when Thorpe Park used to be educational, and there'd always be a boy who would buy like a penknife in the gift shop. Always a boy that buys a penknife in the gift shop and then gets confiscated by the teachers, rightfully so. There's always a kid that pukes on the bus and has to sit at the front next to the teacher, and there's always one kid that goes missing. School trips are a nightmare. Why would schools even do those kind of things? That to me is just too much hassle. They stopped them for a while, didn't they? I think there was a disaster somewhere. That's not fun. Come back out of that and move in a different direction. Your stories, please, about school trips. Where did you go that was weird? Maybe you went to the Pencil Museum, which is one of my favourite places in this country. The actual Museum of Pencils. Maybe you went somewhere weird. Maybe something happened. Do give me a call. 01865 575. Your school trips, please. Hey, the world is miserable right now, so should we play something a little bit optimistic? Let's have some bare naked ladies. There we go. Wasn't sure it would work. The internet's a little bit tricky-dicky today. Bare naked ladies, odds are...
Struck by lightning sounds pretty frightening, but you know the chances are so small. Stuck by a bee sting, nothing but a bee thing. Better chance you're gonna buy it at the mall. But it's a 23 or 4 to 1 that you can fall in love by the end of this song. So get up, tell the bookie put a bet on not a damn thing will go wrong. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright tonight. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright for another Hit by the A-train, crashed in an airplane. I wouldn't recommend either one. Killed by a great white or a meteorite. I guess there ain't a way to go that's fun. But somewhere in the world someone is gonna fall in love by the end of this song. So get up, no it's never gonna let up, so you might as well sing along. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright tonight. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright for another night. Sure, things go wrong, but I'll take my chances. Odds are long, so why not play? Struck by lightning sounds pretty frightening, but you know the chances are so small. Hit by the A-train, crashed in an airplane. Better chance you're gonna buy it at the mall. But it's a 23 or 4 to 1 that you can fall in love by the end of this song. So get up, no I'm never gonna let up, so you might as well sing along. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright tonight. The odds are that we will probably be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright. Odds are we gonna be alright tonight. The odds are that we will probably be alright.
Well, from the text we're getting in, it looks like some of you had some miserable school trips.
The odds are that we will
John says one kid with boiled egg sandwiches and one with a weak bladder on a hot coach with no windows open and the teachers smelling of booze. I think there was, back in the day, there was a bit of that. Back in the day, there was a little bit of the teachers getting boozed up. Why the hell not? Well, because it's dangerous to the children. That's why the hell not. In the Discord, Mandy said, oh my God, I went to France for the day with my school, aged 11. Let's get some, hang on a minute, let's get some appropriate music for this. Hang on, we want to do it. Just type in French music. Here we go. Let's have this. I mean, what are you going to do? Let's have some of this. It doesn't sound very French. Let's have a little bit more. Let's have this. This will do it. Hang on. This is French. This is more French. Here we go. This new playlist on Jack FM, I mean, it's not great, is it? Mandy says, I went to France for the day with my school, aged 11. I got pickpocketed. I don't know why that's making me laugh. That's a terrible thing to happen to an 11-year-old. They took my spending money. So my teacher replaced the money that got pinched. I think we know where this is going, right? Then I was outside a shop. I got my new purse out that I just bought, and some bloke snatched it out of my hand and ran off. Pickpocketed and mugged on the same day. I'm laughing. So sorry. I'm laughing at an 11-year-old being a victim of two very serious crimes. What does that say about me? What does that say about me? It says I am a disgusting human being. Oh, that was a short song. That was. It turns out the songs in France are pretty darn short. 01865 175 506 is the telephone number if you want to call in. If you want to text 81400, start your text with the word Jack. So many ways to listen to this station now. If you're in Oxford, listen to 106 FM. I don't know who listens to the FMs anymore, but if you're in Oxford, it's 106 FM. If you are anywhere else in the world, go to jackfm.co.uk. They didn't get the .com, guys. They were too slow on the .com. Or you can download the Jack app, or you can ask Alexa, Alexa, play Jack FM. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. I'm Iain Lee. I'm here every morning between 7 and 10. So, hang on a minute. The Jacksons and Bananarama.
Yeah.
That's awesome, right? And I'm not even taking... my tongue is not in my cheek. My tongue is in the centre of my mouth. Yeah. I'm going to pop it out to show you. There it is. Jacksons and Bananarama. Uh-huh. That's cool.
And UB40? Featuring Ali Campbell?
No, that's okay, because I might go off to the top. I need to go for... as an old man, I need to wee a lot, so I can use the set
food.
for that.
Yeah.
You know there are two UB40s.
Right.
There's UB40... I think this is how it works. There's UB40,
Yeah.
and there's UB40 with Ali Campbell,
Right.
and because they had an argument.
They split up.
They split up, right? And apparently, both UB40s were touring New Zealand at the same time. Now, New Zealand is a small country in terms of the number of people there.
Yeah.
So imagine you're in a small country, and there are two UB40s.
Imagine one is the warm-up act for the other.
Wouldn't it be funny if they got booked on the same bill?
Do you reckon they're all allowed to play the same songs, or they have like you take this half and I'll take this half?
You do the album tracks, we're going to do the singles. I think they're allowed to do both. It's very confusing bands when bands split and who gets custody of the name and stuff like okay, so you got two UB40s. Ali Campbell was the lead singer. Right.
So that sounds like the good one, right?
I was going to say, I think so. If I was going to go to one, I'd go to the one with the singer. Because the other UB40 played at the closing of the Birmingham Commonwealth Games. Mm-hmm. So it's the other UB40.
Yeah.
And people on Twitter were outraged. There's a surprise. But people were kicking off going, who is this guy? This isn't... You'd want the vote. You want the singer, right?
The main bit, isn't
You
it?
want the singer. Alistair's on the line. Should we see what Alistair's got to bring to the party? Good morning, Alistair.
Morning, Ian.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Try that again.
Hello? Bucks Fizz?
No, go back to the very beginning of this call. Try again.
Morning, Ian.
And
Joe
Thank
and
you.
Will, of course.
Right, Will's not here. Don't say good morning to a boy that's not here. Let's try again. I'm sorry.
right.
I'm sorry to buttonhole you, Alistair, but it's important. Please try the hellos again.
Hello, Ian. Hello, Joe. And who's producing it this morning, then?
Let's just say the baby Jesus. God is the producer. God is a producer. Well, that tickled your pickle, didn't it? I hand it over to the universe. Oh, is there someone tickling your feet? You know some.
Let's just
Go on. What's going on with you today?
let's just say that I'm very slightly higher than usual this morning. You know, but
Okay. You know there are some people that I'm going to speak very vaguely because we've got young ears listening. You know there are some people that pay other people to do things to them. You know.
Oh, yes.
Well, there are some people that pay other people to tickle them. They pay.
I've seen that.
Sometimes to be tied down and tickled.
Mm.
That's messed up, right?
Sounds like hell.
That sounds awful, doesn't it? I read somewhere, when my kids were very, very young, that tickling is, and this is going to sound weird to some people, and I'm not going to use the A word. Let me find a word that's not so contentious. That tickling is an unpleasant thing to do to kids. It's a form of, well, you know, it's unpleasant for kids, right? Mm-hmm. And when I read that, I thought, oh my God, yeah, it is. I remember being tickled as a kid and hating it, really hating it. So I stopped tickling my kids unless they ask for a tickle. And then I will tickle them. It has to be consensual. That's what I'm trying to say. Tickling has to be consensual. That's where we are, and I totally agree. Alistair, stop the waffle. Let's get to the chuffle.
Right, about school trips. This is not really about school trips. It's about my parents left me at the barber's when I was 10 years old, because in those days they used to go off and do their shopping, and can you just sort this young man out, you know?
Yeah.
And so when they came back, the barbers were all smiling during the, you know, with each other during the haircut. I didn't know what was going on, and they'd shorn my head.
No, completely.
Not completely, but it was a heavy, short back and sides.
But well done, by the way, for using the word Sean in that context, because that's a great word. I always say, you won't know what this means. Well, you will know what it means, Joe. But I'm going to draw a bath.
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't know.
That means you're going to go. We're going to draw the bath. You know what that means, don't you, Alistair?
Yes.
Going to go and run a bath.
Yeah.
As you draw it, I'm going to draw a bath.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought it was like, you know, meant something else.
No, it means I'm going to run a bath.
Yeah.
So what happened when your parents came back, big man?
They sort of laughed and said, "Oh, that's a heavy one," and that was it. That's all they said. Well, obviously, it was just part of. Oh dear, but never mind. I thought I'll just get on with it.
It's a great story, Alistair. I wouldn't open with it, but thank you for the story.
Can I just say, Joe?
Yeah.
I love your chuckle
in
the mornings. It really cheers me up.
Oh, does it? Oh, pleased to be of service.
Even if I'm a bit sad, it kind of cheers me up.
Forget the journalistic work that she does, the sniffing out of the stories, the hunting down the latest news to keep us all informed and sometimes safe. It's your chuckle we love.
Yeah, not even you. It's me. It's me and my chuckle.
Thank you, Alistair. There we go. Come on. That was weird.
That was.
Alistair, thank you very much. Joe, thank you very much. 01865 575 106.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
Check you out. Covers only $20, and even if the DJ sucks, it's time to turn this mother
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
Hi, recommend getting your hot traveled on to anyone. Yeah. Oh. Hi, recommend walking around naked in your living room.
Remind me to... I've got a story that I have to tread carefully around in case the person is listening. But at the Brick Awards the other day, I bumped into someone who was thrilled to see me. And I had blocked them on Twitter. I'll tell you what happened after this.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
So at the weekend, I remember this wasn't at the Brick Awards. At the weekend, right, I bumped into someone who I think I worked with maybe 20 years ago on another radio station. And they were really, really pleased to see me. And as they're talking to me, God, this is so awful. As they're talking to me, I realised I had blocked them on Twitter because they're an anti-vaxxer. They don't believe in global warming. They're a COVID denier, right? And I'd blocked them. And they're Iain, it's so lovely to see you. It's wonderful to see you. How are you doing? And I'm thinking, oh my God, I blocked them on Twitter. And then, get this, then she said, you should come onto my show on GB News. Oh, baby! In fact, why don't you get a job on GB News? And I really didn't want to get into it. You know, when you're someone... I really didn't want to get into it. And I said, I don't think I'm politically aligned with GB News. What does that mean? What does that... I've never been told what to say on there. What does that mean you're not politically aligned? Thinking, yeah, because you go on there and you're anti-vax and you sell the anti-stuff. And I said, well, actually, to be honest, I'm not really interested in doing TV anymore. I've gone off it, so I'm just sticking with the radio and other stuff I've got on. And then what I had to do was I had to rush back to where my phone was stored, find this person on Twitter and unblock them, because I didn't want them striding over to me going, Iain, why have you blocked me on Twitter? Yeah, I'm one of those people that really stands up for what I believe in. I couldn't just have the... I certainly didn't want to have the anti-vax argument and the GB News argument. Very, very peculiar. What a strange world that we live in. 01865 575 106. Text the word Jack to 81400. Embarrassing, awkward encounters with people that you've bumped into. School trips, please. My 10-year-old's going away to Ireland for the week. The weekend. I'm nervous about it. I want your school trip stories, please. I'm hoping he didn't do what I did when I was 16 and went to the Science Museum in Les Mis and get absolutely shockingly drunk. And then get into a fight with a little person. I've looked it up on the internet. That's the correct term. And this little person had actually been starred in the Beatles movie Magical Mystery Tour, and he threatened to kneecap me. What an experience. Whoa, Ocean Colour Scene had another song?
ram your hot dog up my pipe.
Good morning, lovely jubbly.
Let's get the bloody thing going.
What does this last bit sound like? It sounds like Love, I think. She Comes in Colours or Orange Skies. I don't know. This is Ian Lee's Rude Awakening. News coming up with Joe next. You have tweeted the video of me dancing.
Yeah.
If you want to go and have a look, it's what's your Twitter? At Joe Summerbell. I've retweeted it. I'm very proud of that.
Proud of your work. I thought you were going to say that. Yeah.
I'm very, very proud of it. First of all, you got me doing the twist, which is not an easy dance for many people to do.
Not in a suit either.
Yeah, I look hot. That's one thing. I look hot.
Okay. Warm hot or hot hot?
Hot hot. Me in a suit. Even I fancied myself. It was so difficult to leave my house because I was in a suit and I thought, I'm hot.
You keep catching yourself in the mirror.
This is different because you got a twin. Forget your twin.
Yeah.
Right. But there's a dimension, a window opens to another dimension and you stride out. So it's you facing you.
Yeah.
Would you kiss?
No.
I totally would.
Would you?
Me. I would not.
No,
I would,
not me.
No,
yeah, I get you.
I would. If there's a window opens to another dimension.
And another you.
I walk out and it's me. It's not like a looky-likey or anything like that. It's me. Totally kissing.
Yeah, that's weird.
Totally kissing. May end up in bed.
Why?
Because
you love yourself that much?
No. I know what I like.
Well,
I know what I like. This could be the ultimate experience.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything. You will not shame me you will not kink shame me, Joe. You will not.
Shame.
You will not. So I've got some good dance moves. The dance move at the end of the video, the stomp, walking backwards.
Is that what that was?
That's classic me. That is classic. That is my famous walk forwards, arms going up and down, walk backwards, arms doing exactly the same thing. Why are you smiling as though you're trying to suppress a laugh?
No, I actually thought, you took advantage of the full space of the dance floor, so that was good. And you used your feet and your arms, so that was good.
It really feels like you're trying to...
I like in the video, you can see Will do some sort of it almost looked like he was throwing a line and trying to reel you in.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he does that. He was doing that all night.
That's cute.
But then random people. There was everyone there was lovely, right? Some people were drunk. Everyone there was lovely. Local businesses and but then random people, men and women, would come up and dance with me in front of me.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do then. I like to dance on my own or with people that I'm very close to, like my son, Will. When randoms come up to me, I get very uncomfortable.
Do you sort of just slide back and walk away?
I do a little bit, and then I hold my hand on my chest and go, God, go and sit down.
Oh, God, knackered.
So I did that. This woman, she was partnered up. It wasn't like a sexy thing. She was with her partner. I saw. So she danced in front of me, and I went, I've got to go and sit down. My chest is going. And my chest really was going. I did think, shoot, I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to have a rustle here. And do you know what a rustle is?
A rustle. No.
There used to be a TV presenter called Russell Harty. So it means a heart attack.
Okay.
I think he may have actually had a heart attack as well.
Oh,
yeah, there we go. It's the irony. Yeah. And I did think I was going to have a rustle. But then she pulled me back up onto the dance floor.
Did she?
And I thought, I'm stuck now.
You were hot. She was enticed.
I don't think it was not a sexy thing. As I say, she was there with her partner, unless, oh my God, no.
They had a plan for the night.
Oh no!
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
wiggin' whack. I come stomping with something pumping to keep you jumping. R&B, rapping, bull crap is what I'm dumping. Ain't nothing soft about crisscross, we all act. So when the X do they rock, say believe it. Jump, jump. The Mac Dad'll make ya. Jump, jump. A Daddy Mac will make ya. Jump, jump. Crisscross will make ya. Jump, jump. Jump, jump. The Mac Dad'll make ya. Jump, jump. A Daddy Mac will make ya. Jump, jump. Crisscross will make ya. Jump, jump. I like my stuff knockin', knockin'. I love it when the girls be like jockin', jockin'. The DAWIMAC. Yeah, you know me. I got you jumping and bumping and pumping, moving all around. G in the mix, I'm ready to 6-step back. They try to step to the Mac, then they got jacked. To the back, you be sporting the gears. That coincidental.
Hello?
Don't be claiming that it's mental. Two little kids with a flow you ain't never heard. Ain't nothing fake, you can understand every word.
Me like it.
Smooth melody, the daddy makes you JUMP. Jump, jump. The Mac Dad'll make you. Jump, jump. A Daddy Mac will make you. Jump, jump. Crisscross will make you. Jump, jump. Jump, jump. The Mac Dad'll make you. Jump, jump. A Daddy Mac will make you. Jump, jump. Crisscross will make you. Jump, jump. Now, the formalities of this and that is that crisscross ain't coming off wet. And for all y'all suckers that don't know, check it out. Some of them try to rhyme, but they can't rhyme like this. Some of them try to rhyme, but they can't rhyme like this. Some of them try to rhyme, but they can't rhyme like this. Some of them try to rhyme, but they can't. Cause I'm the make it Mac Daddy. The make it Mac. Cause I'm the make it Mac Daddy. The make it Mac. I make you wanna jump, jump. The Mac Dad'll make ya jump, jump. A Daddy Mac will make ya jump, jump. Crisscross will make ya jump, jump. Jump, jump. The Mac Dad'll make ya jump, jump. A Daddy Mac will make ya jump, jump. Crisscross will make ya jump, jump. Jump, jump. The Mac Dad'll make ya jump, jump. A Daddy Mac will make ya jump, jump. Crisscross will make ya jump, jump. Jump, jump. The Mac Dad'll make ya jump, jump. A Daddy Mac will make ya jump, jump. Crisscross will make ya jump, jump. Believe it.
Ian Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Ian Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
We've been on the run, driving in the sun, looking out for number one. California, here we come, right back where we started from. Well, hustlers, grab your guns, your shadow weighs a ton, driving down the 101. California, here we come, right back where we started from. California. Listen as we go, nothing's gonna stop me now. California, here we come, right back where we started from. A pedal to the floor, thinking of the war, gotta get us to the show. California, here we come, right back where we started from. California. California, California, here we come. California, California, here we come. California, California.
Pretty baby, love you, baby. I love you so much, baby. I just want to sing, Will. Let's listen. Forget the trav. Let's sing. Rock instrumental. Let's do it.
Let's just making up a song. Or?
Here we go. Instrumental rock. No, yeah. Oh. No, I don't want to go. That's on Etsy. What? Why has YouTube sent me to Etsy? Here we go. Oh no, here we go. This is going to be it. This is going to be... Right, it's an advert. We'll do it after the trav.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
This is a little bit heavier than I normally go for, but I'm in.
Green Day, isn't it?
See you pretty baby walking down the street, wanna hold your hand, wanna say you're so sweet, but I'm not allowed to in the cancel culture. Come on little baby, let's go home now. Wanna kiss you, baby, I wanna hold your hand, baby, wanna know what you smell like, wanna lick your neck. Wanna cut your hair on your head, wanna look into your eyes until you're dead. I'm not threatening you, that sounds quite creepy. Baby, come on, I'm feeling sleepy. I see you do it. I'm going to get one for you, you're going to do one, right?
I'm not going to do one. That's fine.
Yeah, you're going to do one.
It there.
No, you're going to do one, it's fun. We're going to show...
I don't have the lyrical know-how.
Okay, don't worry. You do it. Here we go, let's try this one. This could be good for you. Let's get past the ad.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's creativity. Does it matter? Here we go. Right.
Just going to let the instrumental sort of... Can you maybe start off and then...
No, just dive in. There we go. 1, 2, 3, Will.
Wanna touch you, baby, on your mouth. I wanna be your spouse, in your mouth.
Whoa! Children listening. I wanna be your spouse in your mouth.
No,
you can't say.
No, that's not. I didn't mean it like that.
I want to be your spouse in your mouth.
Stop.
I want to be your spouse.
This is why I told you not to put me under pressure.
I want to be your spouse in your mouth.
But if you want to leave, take your things, forget all about me. Tell me why you failed to realize that you might not ever get another try. Girl, think about it before you leave. This body's got a brand new swing. If you wanna do your own thing, I hear what you're saying. Two can play that game you're playing. Two can play that game. Yeah, two can play that game. Lately you've been acting mighty strange. To me it seems your attitude has changed.
Sushi. Sake. Mmm.
Sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Sushi food. Now you can say, sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Suck it to you. Feeling good, and you know what sake do. Now you can say, sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me,
I suck it to you.
feeling good,
And you like that sushi food.
now you can say, hey, this guy's good.
Akasaka Sushi, serving authentic sushi food for the Grand Rapids area, located on 28th Street in Cascade.
And just in case you wonder where the hey, that guy's good comes from, that's one of my favourite clips. Dancing. Today's show is all about dancing, Will. I'm a big fan of dancing. You were steaming, right? Oh, did you get the trots when you got home? You did?
Yeah.
Really bad?
Average.
I only just made it home.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I only just made it home, and I had to undo my trousers on the way up the stairs. That's how close
That
it
is
was.
bad,
I was going to say
isn't it?
that's how tight it was, but it was the exact opposite.
Oh, Jesus.
So, well, Joe. Oh no, Joe's. Did you have the pork?
Yeah.
I wonder if Joe, because Joe didn't get the trots.
Maybe she didn't have the pork.
Well, this is what we need to find out. If she's busy recording a news. She's busy recording a news. Yeah.
Maybe it was.
I'm not saying it was the catering. I'm not for 1 second saying it was the catering company. They did a great job. The waiting staff was superb. They were a great company. The food was delicious. So I'm not for 1 second suggesting it was that. I wouldn't suggest it was that.
Bread pudding.
No, it's not. We're not saying that Joe, can I ask, did you have the pork?
Yeah.
Okay. Because Will had the trots as well. And I'm not for a second. Please don't think for a second I'm suggesting it was the catering company. Not suggesting that at all.
Well, I had the pork and I was perfectly fine.
What did you have for dessert?
Cheesecake.
The little brown nodule.
Yeah.
What did you have for dessert?
No, the cheesecake was the peanut cheesecake, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a little brown.
No, it's not the same thing we had.
So you had the brioche. I'm not for a second suggesting it was the catering company. I'm just going through every other avenue. We didn't share a glass, did we?
I mean, it could also be the level of alcohol on your part. I know you weren't drinking.
I wasn't
but
drinking.
Will was going for it.
Could have been the level of fizzy pop on my part.
Yeah, maybe fizzy.
I had a lot of fizzy pop. It was a great night. I feel that we bonded as a team. I feel that Jordan is a little bit creepy, but he was a little bit creepy.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. I'm joking. It was really
was going
you.
for it, wasn't he?
It was you, Joe, and I didn't want to say it to
I
your
was
face.
creepy.
Didn't want to say it to your face. Do you know what? It was a lot of fun. The food was voila, tiny as those things always are. Well done for getting the Mackie D's on the way in, Will. But the food was delicious. I must admit, when I ate the first bit, I leant over to Selfie, who's a very nice guy, and I said, Selfie, when's the mains come in? He said, no, that was it. I thought it was the starter.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought it was the starter. But great food, great company, apart from the person who came and said hello to me, who I'd blocked on Twitter. Then I had to run back to my table to unblock them in case they looked at me on Twitter, who was an anti-vaxxer, and said I should be on GB News.
And those two guys had to rescue you from.
Oh, yeah, there was a drunk guy. How long ago was the 11 o'clock show? It's 20 years. Daisy Donovan was fit. I was like, oh, for God's sakes. Okay, do you still see her? No, not seen her. Do you see someone you worked with 20 years ago? No, of course you don't. That would be weird. You don't see people. Do you still see the nursery teacher? You would have done 20 years ago. You'd have been in nursery. Do you still see the nursery teacher?
No, I don't know.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Does it sting when you do wee wee?
No.
Okay, just asking. Okay. Well, yes. Okay, we're on the air. So say something, Ian. I haven't got anything to say. Let's see what comes out. I found. Are either of you aware of Kilroy?
No.
Kilroy was a show back in the day, pre Jeremy Kyle, by about 20 years. They used to have 9:25. I think this is a BBC one. They have discussion shows, and it would be, you'd have like about 50 people in there, and you would discuss stuff, right? And it was hosted by Robert Kilroy Silk. Let me play you the introduction to one of his shows, so you get the idea, okay?
Your mother wants you to get divorced because she can't stand your husband?
So that would be the topic.
Right.
Right.
That's how he'd introduce it.
But I found a really fun game at the weekend, right? You know the trails that Dom does that make no sense whatsoever. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
What do you think it's like living with a man who puts the bottle before you and the kids?
Jack FM weekdays at 7. Do another one. You got to get queued up. Hang on. Let's just go back. You've got to get queued up.
Kids.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
You walked out on your husband and your kids because you were bored?
Jack FM, 7 a.m. Do you want to do one?
Okay.
Do the intro.
Hang on, what was the first bit?
Have you listened to the show?
Is it Iain Lee's Rude Awakening? Is that the first bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
You split up with your ex 7 years ago, and you're still in love with him?
Weekdays from 7 on Jack FM. That is good. That is a good game.
Joe, do you want to have a go?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, where you go?
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
You're 40, and nobody wants you?
Weekdays, 7 till 10 on Jack FM.
Let me do one more. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
You walked out on your kids, and you call yourself their mother?
Weekdays from 7. They make as much sense as Tom. If we do one more. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
You let your kids eat their way to an early grave?
Weekday mornings from 7, Jack FM. On with the show.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
She lives for me, says she lives for me, ovation, her own motivation. She comes round and she goes down on me, and I'll make you smile like a drug for you. Do ever what you wanna do, coming over you. Keep on smiling what we go through, one stop to the rhythm that divides you. And I speak to you like the chorus to the verse, drop another line like a coda with the curse. Coming like a freak show takes the stage, we give them the games to play. She say, I want something else to get me through this semi-time kind of life. Baby, baby, I want something else. I'm not listening when you say goodbye. The sky was gold, it was rose. I was taking sips of it to my nose, and I wish I could get back there, someplace back there, smiling in the pictures you would take. To a crystal method, lift you up until you break. It won't stop. I won't come down and keep stop with the tick-tock rhythm. I bumped for the drop and then I bumped up. I took the hit that I was given, then I bumped again, then I bumped again. I said, how do I get back there to the place where I fell asleep inside you? How do I get myself back to the place where you said I want something else to get me through this semi-time kind of life? Baby, baby, I want something else. I'm not listening when you say goodbye. I believe in the sand beneath my toes. The beach gives a feeling, energy feeling. I believe in the faith that grows, and the four-eyed ghost can make me cry. When I'm with you, I feel like I could die, and that would be alright, alright. And when the plane came in, she said she was crossing the velvet ribbons in the sea, we tripped on the earth to feel alive. And now I'm struggling to survive those days you were wearing that velvet dress. You're the priestess, I must confess. Those little red panties, they passed the test. Let's look around the belly, face down on the mattress one, and you hold me
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes, so that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost.
You're surrounded by your family and friends, and you're lonely.
I tried carrying the weight of the world, but I only have two hands. Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. 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 I didn't know.
I've just seen something that's made a little bit of sick come up in my mouth. Let's just do one more of these first. I've got to be careful because some of them are a little bit ripe. Hang on a second. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
Your partner keeps trying to get you out of your clothes because he hates them.
Jack FM, weekdays from 7. So, read in the newspaper, and page 3 is gone. Kinda. I mean, it's still, they still put, you know, there's
on the third page there is
a lady, but she's got a bra on. Right, and then you scroll through, right, and there's a picture of two women in their pants, right? Let me just show you this. Two women in their bra and pants.
Yep.
It's Heidi Klum. Do you know who the other girl is?
No.
It's her daughter.
Oh.
It's her daughter.
That's not right, is it?
That is. Imagine if you and me did a photo shoot in our pants, father and son, right?
I was probably wandering away the other night, in fact.
It's Heidi Klum teams up with her teenage daughter.
Oh, that is horrific.
and shows they are the model family. They're also touching bodies.
Yeah, they're not. It'd be like back to COVID, wouldn't it? You'd be 2 meters if you were doing that.
The German, my boys, they're 10 and 12 now, and the 10-year-old is the last 6 months now gets changed. You know, he locks the bathroom door. Up until then, wasn't really that bothered, but now locks the bathroom door, right? Which is the way it should be.
Yeah.
The German-American beauty, 49, posed in lingerie for a photo shoot with her 18-year-old girl. The pair are appearing for this lingerie label. They're starring in its new autumn-winter campaign, quote, as icons of self-confidence, joy of life, and love between a mother and daughter. That is, I'm going to show it to the... That is messed... That
doesn't sit well with me.
No. The only time I'm ever that unclothed with my boys is when we go swimming. We're in our swimmers. We're in the pool in our swimmers.
That's very different to swimmers as well.
That is very different to swimmers. That is sexy lingerie.
It's the lace.
It's the lacy lingerie bond that only a 49-year-old mother and her 18-year-old daughter can... I got a little bit sick in my mouth.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM.
No, it's not supposed to come out of those ads. I put the stop there.
Yeah, and we're still coming out.
No, but you took the stop off the ads.
Yeah, and put the stager in.
No, but I didn't want the stager in.
Why?
Because I'm going to do this. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
It's them.
Let's do it again. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
You expect to be paid for caring for your elderly relatives.
Weekdays from 7 on Jack FM. I enjoyed your song so much. Well,
no, don't make me do it again.
I'm not making you do it again. But if you don't do it again, you'll get beats. Here we go.
Why'd you do this to me?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, Will.
Wanna be with you, baby, all day long. Wanna touch you, baby, while we sing this song. Wanna stroke your face. Come over my place.
I thought something else was coming, didn't you?
No one say another word because we're literally teetering over the precipice of unemployment. Literally, someone's holding us back with a thread.
What was that last bit again?
No, don't!
You can do it right now, please.
This room is full of spies.
That's old news.
Just for clarification, Will meant come over to my place. He couldn't fit the word to in. That's what that was. That's what that was. But I will not be letting Will play that game again. Sometimes you have to be a professional songwriter like myself. Oh, we've had one phone call today. 01865 575 106. Oh, school trips. We'll talk about school trips after this. I want your school trip stories, your dancing stories, and tips to keep warm, please. 01865 575 106. We just had a text. I just choked on my tea hearing Will's lyrics. Some show today, right? I'm having the time of my life. Ian Lee's Rude Awakening, weekdays from 7. Joe's up next with the news. What a morning we're having. What a show we're having. Mondays are never normally this sparky. But boy, oh boy, it's been sparky today, Will, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Do you reckon it's because we all got closer to each other on Friday?
Don't do that with your hands.
She's doing, here's the church, here's the steeple, open it up, here's all the people.
The people, yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
Can't do it. Here's the church, here's the steeple.
No, you've not got a church or steeple, you're just...
Here's the church, here's the steeple. How do you open it up? You go like that. Oh, okay. Here's the church, here's the steeple, open it up, here's all the people. Do you know Fly Away Peter, Fly Away Paul?
No.
Okay. Should I do it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on a second.
Very wet mouth.
Here comes Peter. Here comes Paul. Let me get the words. I don't know what the words are. Do you know this, Joe?
I remember that bit.
And that's it.
Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul.
Yeah, here we go. Let me get the words. Let me just get the words. Oh, it's two little dicky birds, isn't it?
Sitting on a tree?
Here we go. Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. Oh. One named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter, come back, Paul.
How'd you do that?
What did he do?
He got rid of the paper.
I didn't see.
Can you do it to Joe?
Come in here, Joe.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Because okay.
How did you do that?
Magic, right?
That's so cool.
I forgot I knew how to do a magic trick. All right. Joe, if you see how it's done, you have to be quiet. Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall.
Yeah.
One named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter. Fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter. Come back. Oh, he disappeared. I dropped Paul.
Is it stuck to your neck?
No.
What's he doing?
Well,
Should I do it
I did see how it's done, so I don't want to ruin it for the little boy.
Shall I do it one more time? Last time. Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter. It fell off.
You messed up.
You worked it out?
Does it go on the other side of the finger?
Right, I'll do it one more time.
What is it?
You need to lick him a bit more.
I need to lick it. I need to get...
But what's the licking? Has the licking got something to do with it?
Yes, of course it has. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Pay attention. This is...
you've made it too wet now.
I made it too wet. Right. Two little... that one's going to come off.
Little.
Yeah, they're little dicky birds. Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter, come back, Paul.
That's good, isn't it? You can't see how he's doing it,
How
can
are you doing this?
That's brilliant.
I'm deadly serious. How are you doing this?
Have you ever seen people doing magic tricks for dogs? It's brilliant, because the dog just sat there going, huh?
That's
exactly the same reaction we're getting now.
How are you doing it?
Magic.
That's not magic, because Joe knows how...
Yeah, she saw that. She heard me whisper the magic incantation under my breath that made magic happen.
I don't know if I'm being really stupid.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Awkward.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
We're going to dance. We're going to dance. We're going to dance and have some fun.
Dig.
The chills that you spill up my back keep me filled with satisfaction when we're done. Satisfaction of what's to come. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another.
That's right.
Your groove, I do deeply dig. No walls, only the bridge. My supper dish, my crocketesh wish.
Sing it, baby.
I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another.
shout.
The depth of who groove moves us to the nth hoop. We'll go through to one here's a who. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. DJ Soul was on a roll. I've been told he can't be sold. He's not vicious or malicious, just lovely and delicious. I couldn't ask for another.
Something lurks in this torso. Heart got a deal you wanna know. Delightful, truly delightful. Making it, doing it, especially at a show. Feeling kinda high like a Hendrix haze. Music makes motion moves like a maze. All inside of me, heart especially. Hilt of the rhythm, where I wanna be. Flowing, glowing with electric eyes. You dip to the dive, baby, you'll realize. Baby, you'll see the funk inside of me. Baby, you'll see that rhythm is the key. Get witty, can't think, quit it, stomp on the street.
This time I know it's for real. I've fallen in love. Yeah. God knows.
Not getting that back in.
It was one of those wires.
One of those wires. I kind of bumped into it as I was in my knee as I was turning round. One of those wires on the top.
Oh!
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Right, but you can't. Joe, can you hear us? You can hear us now, but you can't hear the music.
You can hear the music.
This is okay. Well, listen, we'll just talk. We'll just talk, guys, because this is exciting. Something happened, dear listener. I think it's the MSM trying to silence us, but we were just sitting here, just chatting, not doing anything out of the ordinary. Then I spun round to look at the phone, and my knee hit a cable. And that just blew the studio. So I'm assuming you can hear us. Joe can hear us, which means we're going out. No, can't hear anything, Robbie. No, which is fine.
The music's not going out, is it?
The music is not going out. This is the most. That was the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me during my many, many years of broadcast. And you know what? That's life. That's life. We just get to chat now, Will. We get to chill. Mr. Steve's coming in. Everybody come in. This is exciting, right? This is the kind of stuff that keeps people listening in the car.
Sorry, I didn't realise Robbie was in here already.
Oh, yeah. We just thought we were just wittering along. Well, we are wittering along. This is exciting.
Yeah.
It was, it's my fault. I turned around and accidentally knocked these cables. We'll just keep talking. You come and have a fiddle behind us. Please feel free to fiddle. We have two of Britain's greatest radio minds working away, seeing what they can do, while we just sit here and chat. I can do you a story. Will, you're a young man, right?
I am, yeah.
You reach and go wherever you need to go, Mr. Steve. You're a young man. Which, tell you what, let me go over to that microphone there. Let me go and do this.
You come over here.
Then you can have a little fiddle. It was one of these cables that got knocked.
This is interesting, isn't it?
So, you're a young man,
nice,
right?
isn't it?
This is intimate. This is what I wanted all the time, a speech radio show. You're a young man, right?
Yeah.
Have you... Actually, I can use these ones. Have you... I don't... If I'm asking a personal question, tell me if you're asking a personal question. Yep. Have you ever had cause to dump someone?
Yeah.
Have you? Yeah. How did you do it?
Oh. Hang on. Oh.
We can't hear us.
I can hear us, I think.
Can you? I might be able to. Let me try these headies.
Yeah, I think I can.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Thank you so much, Robbie. I love it when
Is it fixed?
That.
My lip starts to shake. How does she know who I am? And why does she give a damn about? I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday, don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby like you.
genuinely the most exciting thing ever. And we didn't know our voices were going out. How lucky we didn't do a swear.
Yeah.
How lucky. This is the lesson.
I've given it my best go.
This is the lesson that I never learned, right? Because I've been caught out before. If you're in a room with a microphone, never do a swear and never slag off people you work with, right? Because I was rude about a technician we had at a radio station years and years ago. But they and we were with microphones down. But they somehow, I was on talkback, so I was talking to the producers, and this technician is rubbish and blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. But they were in their little technical room. They were able to hear the talkback, and they heard it. They flipping.
I mean, that's all we do, though.
Stop getting me in trouble today.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
Okay, I think we're okay. Let's go to Philip. Good morning, Philip.
Oh, good morning there, Iain. You put out a topic a little earlier about school trips.
School trip. My boy's going away. My 10-year-old's going away for a weekend to Ireland. It's a different country. Tell me about your school trips, Phil.
Well, back in 1988, I was 14, and I went to a pretty strict grammar school, and we were going away on a skiing trip to France. And let me just say, before we were all allowed to choose who we wanted to.
Oh, hang on, your line's gone funny. Try that again.
There were 5 of us in the room in this.
Let me call you back. Let me call you back because the line's not very good. And as you know, this show is nothing if it's not professional. Professional.
Is that any better?
No. What are you doing to your phone?
Holding it to my ear.
Okay, try that. That works now.
Okay, so school trip, strict school. We were allowed to 5 of us in a room, and we were allowed to choose who we went away with.
Yep.
A couple of days before we went, there'd been some kind of mix-up, and the teacher said, right, we need someone to come out of a room they're in and go with these other kids. I'll buy you a pint if you agree to do it.
What?
Yeah, I was 14.
What?
So I said, okay, I'll do it. You know, tough guy. And this was a skiing trip, so I was a very fair-skinned ginger guy. This was my time to shine, you know.
Yes,
mate. Going in summary trips, this was my time. So we got there. I was with all these losers that no one else wanted to go with, including the son of one of the teachers who was 9.
Oh, no. 9?
Who was 9?
9.
Did he get a beer as well?
No, it was only... I'd agreed to
He got some skag.
Anyway, the beer was never on the table. It was just a ruse to get me to go with these losers. So, first night, the rule are you could go around the grounds of the hotel, and everyone had a different time to go back to their room, depending on how old you were. There was like half-hour increments. It went up.
Yeah.
So, I was like 14. I was allowed to be out till 10.
Okay.
I, for some reason, just went off into the nearest town by myself. I'd heard you could get served beer at 14. And just went in and just started drinking. And I was only 14. I'd never really drunk before. I had 3 halves of weak French beer. Came back, steaming, staggering, trying to find the room. Got back. I'd forgotten I'd got the room key. So this little 9-year-old kid was asleep in the doorway, the son of one of the teachers. The other slightly younger kids, they're all waiting for me. They've been searching for me everywhere. I get absolutely roasted by the father, who was a teacher, by the father of the son, the boy who was there, asleep in the doorway. We go inside. He's on the bunk below me, goes straight to sleep. I kind of stand above. Throw up all over this little kid.
Oh my God! You threw up over a 9-year-old.
Yeah. So come back down, try and tidy, throw up all over the room, and one of the other teachers comes in and he's like, I just remember him looking at me with hate in his eyes, trying to force my vomit down the sink plug hole. This is not what I wanted when I agreed to do this holiday. And then I was like grounded for the next 4 nights. The first 4 nights holiday, I wasn't allowed to go out. But it established a reputation that I felt followed me throughout school, and that's why I work in a factory now.
Thank you very much, Philip. He threw over a 9-year-old. That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Then he threw up in a sink. You never throw up in a sink. You got to throw up
That's
in the
101,
levee.
yeah.
Oh my God.
3 halves of one beer.
He's 14. I remember going on a school trip, and Mr. Wigginton, the CDT teacher.
What's CDT?
Computer design and technology.
Okay, yeah.
But it was woodwork.
Oh.
Yeah. He bought us a beer once.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. When about 16.
Oh, 6, that's all right.
No, it's not.
Wow.
It's wrong. You still there,
Yeah,
Philip?
mate.
We
Yeah.
I thought you'd gone. Is there more?
I also did a French exchange when I was 17, and the teacher who took us there, he had a spare pipe, and I smoked a pipe with him walking around Lyon.
Walking around Leon. Oh. He had a pipe, so I smoked his pipe walking around Leon.
We've come a long, long way together, through the hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I
What a morning, what a show. Ups, downs, highs, lows. Plenty of smut. Apologies for that. Tomorrow we're going to do a show and imagine that a vicar is stood in the corner. In fact, can we get a vicar to come and stand in the corner tomorrow? Or a man, woman of any faith to come and stand? We need a religious person, Will, to stand in that corner there.
Rude Awakening
with
Power Technology Group
I got it.
Entry. Now hiring
I got
engineers
it.
for
We
lenses,
need
composites,
a leader, a religious leader to stop.
.co.uk. We've often thought our Jack FM breakfast team were space cadets.
Don't talk over the fantastic sponsors, Polar Technology Group. We will never... Big thank you to Polar Technology Group for sponsoring the show, and I apologise. I apologise for talking over you. It's been one of them shows. That was so exciting when we went off air, and were we on air, weren't we on air? I love stuff like that. I love it. That's the kind of stuff. If I'm in the car, I'm staying in the car until it gets resolved. I'm listening to this. Wonderful. So during the break, during the when we weren't sure if we were on air, I was asking Will, have you ever split up with somebody? How, may I ask, how you did? What was your technique? You did the breaking up.
Yeah.
What was your technique?
A very angry phone call.
Angry about what?
Well, she cheated on me. So.
How did you find out?
Some guy messaged me on Facebook.
Flipping heck! Wow.
I love that.
And then called her mum.
You called her mum?
To ask her out on a date? Was she fit? Okay, what did you call her mum? To badmouth her daughter?
Yeah.
That's
That's
below the
It
belt.
was, in
That's below
hindsight.
the
I was
belt.
about 16, but I was very angry. Didn't really know how to process it.
How did her mum take it? Why are you calling me, Will?
I don't think she really... I think she just hung up.
Okay.
If my memory serves
I
correctly.
don't think I've ever dumped anybody. Once, after a very long 8-year relationship, I kind of initiated that. But normally my technique would be, and this is terrible, and I'm not proud of this, right? I'm a different human being. I would be really annoying, so they would dump me. That's terrible. That's terrible, right?
I can't imagine it's too hard.
I tell you, the one thing worse than him saying that is you
Me
laughing.
laughing, yeah, sorry.
Joe, and again, if it's too personal, you never have to
Yeah.
answer. Have you ever dumped someone?
Yeah, I think so.
I bet you did it in a really nice way.
Yeah, I'd probably just sort of
buy them something.
It's not you, it's me, that kind of vibe.
Oh, God.
Buy them something.
Yeah. Like chocolates.
Oh.
And on the chocolate it says, you are dumped.
You are dumped, yeah.
Here's the thing. Dumping has been dumped with Generation Z. I don't know who Generation Z are. Any ideas?
I think that's the one above me.
I think I'm the MTV... I think there's one called the MTV generation, or Generation X.
Am I a millennial?
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean?
Well, I don't know. I get confused about them all.
You are a millennial.
Millennial isn't born on the millennium.
No.
They're born before the millennium.
they grow up
Yes.
in the turn of the millennium.
Right,
Yeah, so
okay.
I'm that.
You're a boomer.
No, shut up, am I a boomer?
I can't believe you just threw a pen at me.
Yeah, because a boomer couldn't throw a pen. I'm not a boomer. Boomers are like...
Let's see what Google says.
Boomers
boomer
are
is.
now in their 60s from the baby boom. Boomers, you won't get a boomer under 65.
Boomer.
Stop smirking.
Sorry.
Speak amongst yourselves.
No, I want
Try and find
the apology that's going to come from both of you.
Okay, so when were you born? Tell me the year.
1973.
You're not. You're a Gen X.
Hey!
I'm a millennial.
No. Let's not jump on.
Oh.
Joe, I believe you have something you want to say to me.
What's that?
An apology.
For what?
For saying I was a boomer.
I didn't say it. Will did.
You agreed with it. You agreed with it so much you went and Googled it to try and prove me wrong. So...
Were you 79, did you say you were?
No, I was 73.
73. Oh, yeah. No, you're comfortably Gen X.
You apologise to me, Will.
Sorry.
Joe, you apologise to me.
Sorry.
Right. I ain't got time for the
So
story.
did you want to know what Gen Z is?
Yeah, go on.
They were born in 97 to 2012.
They were born in
that's
what?
me.
97 to
97 to 2012. Is that you?
What did you call it?
Generation Z. Gen Z.
What part of America are you from?
Gen Z.
Thank you very much.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
Tank fly, boss walk, jam, nitty gritty. You're listening to the boy from the big bad city. This is Jam Hot. This is Jam Hot.
Tell me I am crazy, that I'm wasting time.
jam, nitty gritty. You're listening to the boy from the big bad city. This is Jam Hot. This is Jam Hot.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
I'd like to see them spend a week
day is a learning day, as it should be. And what I learn every day is Will is some guy. So Will just said there's new starters today. I'm thinking, what? For lunch? They're doing lunch and there's new starters. What do you mean?
I guarantee people know what that means.
Okay, what does a new starter mean? 81400. Start your text with the word Jack. 01865 575 106. What does a new starter mean?
They'll do a poll.
There's new starters. There's no let me do it.
It's not what I sound like.
Oh, it's not what I sound like. There's new starters today. Isn't it?
Doesn't that have a blocked nose?
Yeah, don't have a blocked nose.
You're just jealous.
Just jealous. Of what? What am I jealous of?
This youthful face. Sorry, that was really out of pocket, that, wasn't it?
It was, well, out of what?
Pocket.
Huh? You got another think coming.
Out of pocket. It's not think coming.
It is think, actually.
It's not.
It's another think coming.
It's another thing coming.
It's, you okay, well, you're going to have another thing coming. My fist in your face.
Yeah, in a minute, yeah.
Dumping has been dumped, with Generation Z becoming so non-confrontational, they prefer to split from partners by ignoring them.
Oh, ghosting, yeah.
Yeah, ghosting.
Yeah.
Well, why is this news? Ghosting's been around for ages.
Did you used to ghost?
We didn't have mobile phones when I was dating. That's a true story. Someone's just texted in fresh meat.
I'm not sure if that makes it clearer.
Oh, starter. He's saying fresh meat is
he's
starters.
saying fresh meat is in new people in the office.
Well, can someone text in, what does fresh meat mean in this context? 81400. Ghosting, snubbing calls, texts, emails and social media messages is their preferred way to end a relationship. A study by married dating site Ashley Madison. Now, this is a famous website for married people to go on and get a little bit of extra nookie.
Oh, dear.
And they got hacked a few years ago and all of the names were leaked. So you sign up there, so you don't tell your missus or your husband.
You've got to be an idiot to put your real name on.
Of course you have. My name would be Will Taylor.
Mine would be Ian Lee, bizarrely, so that works well.
But they leaked. Someone hacked it and leaked all of the names. It's like the Pina Colada song, "Come to Life." Maybe we'll play that one day. Yeah. Great song.
Love that song.
If you love Pina. All right. So the same person has texted in New Blood. These are all could potentially be food references. So if your number ends 505, please text clearly. What does starters mean? Here's your starter for 10. That's
your new starter
for 10.
For 10.
You don't know what that... Oh, flipping it. Finishing with someone face-to-face now only happens in 24% of breakups. And only 11% said they would end a relationship with a phone call. Okay, that's a story just promoting a horrible website, so we'll move on.
Iain Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
Rob the bank, you got Steve outside, count a full pack, and everything's cool and everything's smooth. Hey, that's smooth. I walk up to the teller, I give her the letter, she gives me the loot, the bucket up lips and a wink that I found cute, and I said, baby, 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 is there some karmic G-love thing happening here, baby, or what? By that time, fast at me with the said it's time to blow, you know, so out the door we go, back to the ride, Steve inside and alive, and off we drive. See, I hurt my lower lumbar, you know we never get far riding around in a stolen police car. So we dropped it off and piled in the caddy. Steve was driving, cause I had to talk to my man.
Folks, I don't know anything about any setup. You can torture me all you want.
Torture you, that's a good idea. I like that one.
Running around, robbing banks, all whacked up with Scooby snacks. Running around, robbing banks, all whacked up with Scooby snacks. Now I don't give a fuck about the hell's
hurt if they don't act funny. On the way to the yacht, we almost got caught. Fast shooting mailboxes knowing where the cops is, yeah. They after the donuts adjacent from the former whose mailbox fast had just exploded. They get chased from our man Steve's and Ace, and we lost those brothers with haste. We cast it off, and along we went off Bermuda to an island resort we rented.
I need you cool. Are you cool? I am cool.
Running around, robbing banks, all whacked up with stupid snacks. Running around, robbing banks, all whacked up with stupid snacks. Running around,
Robbing banks all whacked up on Scooby Snacks. What does he mean by Scooby Snacks? I just can't work it out. That's it, kids. That's your lot for today. What a show. Don't forget, today was the day that Will, for the first time ever, saw Flyaway Peter, Flyaway Paul, and could not work it out.
Still can't.
If you want to laugh, go and watch dogs, people doing magic tricks for dogs. Because the dog's like... That's a good dog impression, mate.
That's a terrible dog
You do a dog impression, go on. Do a Scooby impression.
Or? Raggy?
Raggy.
Raggy, Roo?
Raggy.
Raggy?
Mine's better.
I don't think so.
I wonder if...
Joe?
Could you come and... Oh, she's
Joe.
going to wash her bowl.
Come
Could you very quickly... Will will do your washing for you if
I'm
you
not
quickly
gonna
come
do
in.
that.
Yes, you are, mate, because you're a gentleman.
I've got work to do.
Joe, we're going to do Scooby-Doo impressions, and I would like you to... Could you close your eyes so you don't know who's doing it, please?
I'm going to know.
I don't think you will. Okay, so the best Scooby-Doo impression.
No, she just heard that.
All right, okay.
No, stop.
I'm not saying
Just
it.
point. Just point.
All right,
Don't say
okay,
anything.
okay.
Stop it. Stop it.
All right. Raggy.
Raggy.
You can open your eyes now, Joe. Whose was the best? The first
Your
one?
one.
Well, you don't know which one
Yeah,
was it?
I can tell who's who
You
it-
don't know.
Which one?
Okay, the first one.
Oh, that was me.
Yes. Sorry.
You were always going to say that anyway.
No,
weren't
no,
you?
I wasn't.
No, you were.
It was just
you were,
her.
Joe. You were.
She was...
You rushed
Time-
yours.
time
You
in.
didn't put as much effort into it.
Excuse me. Joe is a multi-award-winning journalist and the head of news at Jack FM. Right? If you're doubting what she's saying there, that means you're questioning everything she does. That is disrespectful. Apologise to Mummy.
No.
I apologise on behalf of our son Will. I'm an old-fashioned father. He will be getting beats later on. I once had a row with Philip Schofield about hitting children. He's in favour of it.
Oh.
His own children, not just random. I had a row with him. I said, you don't hit people that are smaller. You don't hit little people. Well, what if they ran into the road and nearly got run over? Well, that's probably fright enough. But you're going... I once bit my cat, Toby. I was 5. I bit him and threw him down the stairs. And my mum said, why did you do that? I said, he put his paw in my mouth. So what she did, I was 5. She rolled up my cardigan and she bit my arm. That is parenting.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.